Yo, what up, guys? Hurricane's back online. The hurricane is back. How's everybody doing today? I got these Evolve Glow wheels from somebody, and they're got weird spots on them, so I'm kind of shaving down these weird spots. Those are almost new, but again, they're like got these weird stained spots on them, and it's coming off with some sandpaper. How you guys doing today, or tonight, I should say? I wish I could play music through my phone and go live, but I don't think it's possible. So what's up, guys? Got a lot of things coming, and I don't even know really where to start, to be honest with you. So I need your guys' guidance. I need the subscribers' advice. Hey, babe. Yeah, man, we just got some snow the other day, and it's already almost melted. This actually kind of looks dope. I wasn't meaning to do this, but so those are glow wheels on one side, and then the other is white wheels. That actually kind of looks cool. Yeah, babe, the skates are upstairs. We'll skate tomorrow if it doesn't rain. I might actually leave it like this. This is kind of dope. Yeah, this is, I don't know why. That's like a signature kind of look, maybe. So what do you guys think? Yay or nay? What you guys think? Try to flip this camera around. Hold on. Here we go. Much better. Yeah, they're the Evolve 97s. The thing is, I don't want to use these white wheels because they're gonna get so dirty and they're so nice. I don't want to mess them up. Yeah, the Meepo's back, babe. It's finally good to go. We also got its competitor. Got the all-wheel drive. That's ready to go. The Hadian I shipped out for its recall, and I sent out my Antra to Vegas for EastGayCon. So, and that is a loaded longboard Pantheon, which I think I might do an unboxing on the channel because it's a legit board. It's super awesome. Okay, so this BKB, I'm going to go over it. I already did the unboxing, so I'm going to kind of do a video with it because I didn't ride it yet. But that flex is just too much. I don't know what they were thinking. That's got more flex than the loaded Vanguard. And the loaded Vanguard is just a chill cruiser, which is awesome. That thing should be a beast. That's running 60T wheel pulleys with 15T motors. And again, this thing is a beast, but it's got more flex than the goddamn Vanguard. So no drop down, little to no concave. I don't know exactly what they were thinking with that, to be honest with you. The enclosure hits every time you just kind of just put some weight on the middle. I don't know. That thing's wild. But again, I haven't tried it yet. So the Hurricane, December 16th, I went to do a video with the Evan board with this and the Hadian, and the Meepo just stopped working. So I reached out to them a couple days later. They think it's a charging port. So I had to wait a month for a new charging port, and we put that in, and that wasn't it. A month and a half later, they were like, hey, plug it in to the charger and then see if it turns on, because it wouldn't turn on. And then that did it. That turned it on. So I would put in the charger, it would turn on, or I'll plug it in, take it off, and then turn it on. So it basically needs to be, piggybacked by the actual charger. So that's obviously not good. So according to them, that means it's a bad battery. So a month later, they sent me a new battery, which was yesterday, and I just put it in today, so we are good to go. But right before I got the new battery, I noticed the rear truck had a crazy amount of wiggle to it, and they sent me out a new truck, and that came within 2 weeks. And I've actually reached out to, well, a couple people reached out to me about my Meepo, and I told them, hey, check your rear truck, because, take it off and put it on the table, and then if you wiggle it with both hands on each side of the wheels and you kind of jiggle it, that means the centerpiece of the truck mount is fucked. And that's what happened with mine and 2 other guys. Yeah, for sure. It was very frustrating because they're super nice. They're awesome guys over there, but I'm like, come on, guys. I mean, you don't want to be the stereotypical China brand with not focusing on your customers. You just got to stop doing that. Got to invest, with more employees that have, an internet department and, just kind of cater to you guys and stuff like that. Just spending thousands of dollars. It's got to be better. Got to be better. I gotta figure out which board I'm gonna give away at 2,000 subscribers. Who's gonna get it is the question. Wish I could zoom in on this. Can I? I don't think so. Nope. Have I tried the Onsra Black Carve 2? I'm an ambassador for an Onsra. Onsra Black Carve 2 is my favorite 2-in-1 board. I'm actually bringing it to Vegas instead of anything else. That's how much I love the Black Carve 2. If you look at my videos, you see quite a decent amount of content with the Onsra 2. I didn't even try the BKB yet, period. I got it yesterday. I've been working all day and night. And now the ground's a little bit wet, but I kind of want to try to take it out tomorrow, but it's supposed to rain tomorrow. It's my first day off in a while tomorrow, so probably won't happen. God, this tripod is so weird. That's not what I'm doing. Man, this tripod sucks. I don't have the 2-in-1 Challenger. I have the regular Challenger, and a buddy's borrowing it. So the onboard Zeus is no longer. They're working on their Pro, so you can't get the regular Zeus, which is a good thing. You're gonna really like the Pro. Keep in mind the Black Carve 2 is an out-of-date board. I mean, that came out over a year ago. So yeah, the Zeus Pro is definitely going to beat in performance, but Entra, we got a few things that we're working on as well. So definitely exciting stuff. So the flex on the BKB, is that what you're asking? So Meepo Hurricane versus the Hadian. My Hadian's not here right now. I sent it out to Evolve for the recall. Better, in my opinion, I like the Hadian better. I like Flex a little bit more. It's got more features. It technically has a little bit more power off the line. That's got more speed. That's got, you know, a bigger battery. But I'd rather have the Flex. I'd rather have the features, the remote, all the lights, onboard diagnostics, and of course the customer service, because that board's been down for over 2 months, and my Evolve has never been down. So, Alec, I was telling this before my first 10 minutes on here. I didn't ride that yet, but flexing is ridiculous. I'm 145 pounds and I easily bottom it out. It's even more flexor than the loaded Vanguard. I don't know what they were thinking. Listen, I'm trying to be nice as possible here. I don't know what BKB is thinking making this, because there is 0 drop down on this setup. And there's almost no concave, which is fine for a cruiser board. You know, the boosted style boards, the loaded Vanguard, the backfire, they're fun boards, man. I love the boards. But this thing's a powerhouse. I didn't ride it yet, but I know it's a powerhouse. So when you have that much power and you don't have this kind of drop down here, and you don't have a surrounding concave, I don't know how you're going to utilize the performance in a BKB like that. I also don't like how it's, I mean, it looks cool, but there's not a lot of polish to this thing, man. It's really not. There's no covers there. This feels really cheap. The battery, supposedly, and I can show you guys when I make the video, the battery moves around inside the enclosure. So if I tilt it, you hear it? So it's gonna, that's the battery moving around inside the enclosure. And according to them, that is normal. I don't know about that. I'm not a DIY guy, but yeah. What's going on, Max? Yeah, it's hard to keep up with the new stuff, but my true passion, so I really love it. So, Trong 117. I'm not going to go into it, but Evan is not a good company, in my personal opinion and my experience. I'm not the kind of guy that bashes company. I'm just going to simply tell you my experience, but I don't like them due to my experience, and I think they did a very bad job making that board. All they did was want to concentrate on getting the power to beat the Evolve Hadian, and it just, everything just kind of fell apart, because the power, it is a powerhouse, but it has nothing else. Yeah, I have kicktail boards. When I was young, I used to skate. I wasn't that good. I didn't skate for long, but now ever since I got into e-skate, I longboard. And I also have my skateboard in here. I'm not that, like I said, I'm not that good, but you know, I appreciate the push. 44 miles per hour. I mean, I did 40 with the Meepo, so I mean, I could probably do it, but again, it's just weird, man. Just weird doing 44 on something like that. So listen, the Evolve issues. You got to understand that Evolve sells the most, by far, the most boards. So when you see bad stuff online, that's a drop in the bucket compared to what all the happy customers have. This is my second bamboo, technically my OG bamboo. I had a second one and it got stolen. All right. That's my other Stoke, which is actually my third one because my second one got stolen. All right. And I had a carbon GTR and I sold that. And then my Hayden, which I sent out. Do you know of any other company that'll actually send you guys emails? Hey, listen, guys, you know, don't ride your board. Send it out. Here's a free shipping label. We're going to take care of it. Do you know any company that does that? Hell no. There's companies that I personally worked with that have bad stuff inside the actual enclosures or the trucks, and they're totally aware of it, and they don't do shit about it. They don't answer emails. They don't do anything. You could have been thrown off by a broken truck, which I have a friend that I'm not going to say any names that is not getting a response from one of these China brand companies. It's insane. So you're spending $1,300. Yeah, you're saving $700, $600, sure. But at the end of the day, you're furious. You spent so much money, and then now your shit is gone. What the hell is the point of saving the money, and you're waiting all this time for a fucking response, let alone something getting fixed? It's crazy. So unfortunately I cannot talk about the Zeus Pro. I promise you, the Zeus Pro is awesome. This isn't it, but it basically is. That's all I can really say, and it's fucking awesome. Let's just put it that way. The onboard Zeus is my favorite carbon board. So Anaconda hugs the Challenger concave. I do agree 100%. And I love my Monster Black Card too, but the Challenger, yes. And I actually really like concave a lot. Yeah, Alec, I agree, buddy. Like I said, I just don't know. Deck isn't really rocket science, you know what I mean? I think they should have went with I forget what that company called that makes those decks. We're just talking about, I forget. But yeah, no, that's no drop down, little to no concave, crazy flex. Yeah, man. I appreciate the good feedback. The Haiti and I have zero complaints, and all I can do is, 5 stars for when it comes to the Evolve service. And again, there's gonna be bad apples. It sucks. I haven't had really bad experiences. One of my Stokes came with a bad motor, and another Stoke came with a bad battery. They made it right away. My other Haitian came with the street wheel kit as well, and they sent me out the motor covers for the GTR. Sent them a DM, hey, yo, guys, this one isn't fitting. I think it might be for the GTR. Oh, no problem. Confirm your address. We'll send them out right away. 2 days later, 3 days later, I got the new, the proper belt covers. Little shit happens. It is what it is. When a company fails and they make it right, that's how you test out the company. Varil, Vestar, Onboard, all those China brand companies. Some are getting better, some are getting worse. But, as long as they make it right, because things will go sideways. It is what it is. It's gonna happen. But, it's they're tested how they handle it. So I have an answer challenger. It's the Hummy. Yes, Alec, you're right. The Hummy. That's what I was trying to say before. The Hummy's legit. If that thing had a Hummy deck, woo. I do have an Answer Challenger, and one of my buddies is borrowing it. And the Answer Challenger is not small by any means. I personally don't. It's not my favorite kicktail board because the Answer Challenger is long, so I don't actually have a wide stance, let alone I'm not a big guy. So when I'm using the kicktail, I have to put like my foot all the way back further, and I don't like it. With the longboard, you don't have to put your foot anywhere. You kind of just can leave it wherever you want. So a truck that snapped on a group ride, are you sure it wasn't a Meepo? Because they're having problems with the rear truck. I just replaced mine. And I have 2 friends that that has bad trucks. Actually, three friends that had bad rear trucks. So Trong, I guess you're new to my channel, which is cool. I appreciate you checking us out. I have videos on the Hurricane being ridden, so if you want to check them out. But yeah, the Hurricane is a badass board, man. It beats the Antra in all levels of performance and range. But that doesn't mean it's a better board. Better is really your opinion about what you feel. I personally like the Antra Black Card better, but that doesn't mean it's a better board. You know what I mean? It fits my style better. Best wheels as in street wheels, as in AT wheels. I had a La Croix for a little while, and I didn't like it. The Jaws, I would not consider a Jaws because Jaws is a big kind of bulky board, which is fine. That's just not my thing. And it only gets about 22 miles. I mean, my GTR, my Evolve GTR, I'm just saying this because it's an older board. It's probably the oldest board here. If I use street wheels, I'm getting 25 to 30 miles range. A LaQuad Jaws that's double the price of this, only getting 22 miles range is just kind of silly to me. Again, it's just my riding preference. I'd rather not have a big bulky board because I'm a smaller guy. It's just not my style of riding. But it's just when you go boutique, it's like you should really spend the money and go get the top tier. It's like going to a Porsche dealership and kind of getting a Boxster. Nice, dude. I never surfed. I always wanted to. Street wheels, my absolute favorite is 85 millimeter Kaguamas. Yes, these are brand new because I have them actually in the box of my Entra that's on its way to Vegas as we speak. These are my favorite wheels. I also have all their other durometers and 80 mils. 80 millimeters aren't as good as 85s, but these are the 77As. These are the 83As. These are the 80 mils, 80As, the same thing as this, just a little smaller. And I also have another set of these inside that box. And then these are the purple 83As and the blue 85 millimeters. Where the fuck are they? Oh, they're on the Loaded Vanguard Rebel kit. So small wheels, by far, the Orangutan 85 millimeter 80A. Perfect wheel, very predictable, wide enough for its size. You can carve, you can slide, you can drift, and it handles bumps very well. Big wheel, my favorite big wheel is Boosted 105s. They have insane grip, and they have like this, I can't explain it, the texture here. It feels like a NASCAR, like a tire that wears out really well, and the contact patch is really wide. I actually have not changed any motor pulleys on any of my boards. I miss you too, babe. Happy to help, Trong, for real. I enjoy this stuff, man. I really do. 105 cloud wheels actually aren't bad either as a big wheel, man. I haven't used these yet, as you can see. I kind of later on fell in love with cloud wheels. They are good. Haven't used these yet. But if you have a big board, I say go for these. These are probably like my third favorite big wheels. Honestly, in the Evolve, the middle grounds, these never really fail because they're not too big and they're not too small. So 97 mil as opposed to like a 105 or a 110 or 111, that's a good middle ground. Like I'll rock these on the Meepo and the Black Carb too. Thanks, man. I appreciate Anaconda. Yep, purple wheels. These are the sliders. I'm actually this is what I want to talk about when I do the street wheel video, that when you have more options, it's awesome. So for instance, the BOA 100s, I really didn't like that much, but on this setup, it's perfect. And that's for me. So you guys might be completely different, or you might see what you like with my riding style, and you might get that, and you might be like, damn, now I know what he's talking about. This is the lovely thing about, e-skates, because there's so many different preferences, and then you hear someone's advice and you might say, oh damn, that actually is a good idea, and it might work out awesome for you guys. If you see what you like with my riding content, maybe you just tag along and do what I'm doing, and it might fall in your favor. Yeah, these do look really nice, right? They don't make a 105 white one though. I wish they did. Yeah, man, I'm kind of addicted to all this going on here. 1000 helmets are my favorites, and then TSG for the winter. So I'm a shoe addict as well. I'm in the basement, so I can't really show you everything, but Nike skateboard wheels, Nike SB. And then Nike SB makes a different trim level for a professional skater named Ninja, I think his name is. And they're perfect. They're kind of like more flat and like thin feeling. I also wear Converse All Stars, and I also wear a company called Nothing New. So, oh yeah, of course Vans too. I love Vans. I could go all the way upstairs and show you guys my closet full of fucking shoes. It's nuts. It's worse than that. Way worse. What do you guys think of this new setup here? I kind of like cleaned all this up here, kind of. Well, I got a bunch of pulleys and all that stuff over there, so I don't think I'm gonna mess around with it too much, because I'm overflowing with wheels, and I'm overflowing with pulleys. So I'm kind of just throwing everything over here, because I'm running out of room in here. Yeah, motorcycle helmets are fun. I used to have 2 more TSGs, but I sold them, and then I got one more smaller. I realized it fits me a little bit better. I know we all man. Hey DS, are you going to EskateCon? You guys gotta go. You guys gotta make it. Gotta meet up and shred. That's crazy. You gotta film that, the Joker mask. I'd like to see that. Is it crazy that I don't want to use these white wheels because they're so nice? I just don't want to get them dirty. Is that kind of crazy or no? You guys understand? Nice. Hurricane's a good product, dude. Really good bang for buck. Yeah, I don't want to use these. At least not yet. Just when you get your Hurricane, test the rear truck. You know, sit it up and wiggle the wheels back and forth and make sure there's no play in there. That's all. Check it once in a while too. If it's good, all good. Go riding. Check it once in a while. Just make sure it's not wiggling. On these gloves I got on Amazon. I used to have others, but I like these better. Actually, they fit better, and you can use the phone with them. So I don't like getting my hands dirty. I don't care if somebody makes fun of me or not. I don't really like getting my hands all greasy. It's kind of annoying. That's the Evolve Glow wheels. These ridiculous little marks. I don't know what you gave me, John. So the Entra is my favorite because it's a perfectly well balanced for me. What I mean by that is that I love the concave. It's perfect size deck. Like it's not too wide, it's not too short, it's not too, skinny, so the length and the width is perfect for me. The concave is perfect for me as well. Just like the onboard, it has a perfect like natural concave rather than something like Cali's, and actually the what's it called, the evolved Hadian kind of has like these little flares at the edge that kind of just work as concave. When the Onsra and the onboard Zeus, they have like a deck and it just goes up a little bit at the edges. So again, the deck to me is perfect. And if a deck is perfect, it makes me a better rider because I'm more comfortable. When I'm more comfortable, I can ride aggressive. I can learn new things. It just could. When you're a better rider, you're just having more fun. It's that simple. The power's good. It's not the best. It's a really good range. The quality sells. 12S3P Samsung, so that they're good. But again, keep in mind that the board's a little bit outdated. But yeah, it's a good 2-in-1. So it's got all you need in it. You can change up to different pulleys for higher speeds and all that good stuff. And it's got a bash guard. Yeah, I have a B1 all-wheel drive. I had a little bit of an issue with it at first, but I think I'm all good now. I'm kind of using it for my all-wheel drive board. I'm sorry, the off-roading board, because I just went off. Best board. In my opinion, I'd probably say the Buston, but that's more expensive board, man. But it's more expensive for a reason. This is a legit longboard company, and these sleeves are really thick. It has good speeds, got good power, it's got good braking, great customer service in New York. I think they're in New York or Virginia now. Uh, when I when I'm all done with my lineup that I have here, I'll be reviewing the V4 Meepo. And, what's it called? We're supposed to send me their Max Pro. I don't know what's going on with that. The Wowgo. They're supposed to send me that. But a lot of people hate on hub boards. I think they're super fun. You don't have to have a performance, long range, badass motherfucking board all the time. You just have fun and cruise. Sometimes I prefer the hub motor boards. They're fun. Just shred on them and go. So, I just got these wheels from a buddy that I traded some boas with, and they had these like real weird, dirty stains on them. So I want to clean them off and take some photos of them, and then I'll get them dirty because they only use them like once. No noises. I like the noise of belts, but yeah, I get why people don't like the no noise. Yeah, I agree about the Entra. It's a very good looking board too. It's a real sexy board. Again, if you looked at my videos, I think I got like 36 miles range with 105 cloud wheels on the Entra. I'm light and I don't have a lot of hills, but it's still really good for a year-old board and change. It's crazy. So if you're above like 250, I always recommend the Hurricane. Also maybe the Evan, but I can't really recommend the Evan. Not only is just I think they did a bad quality board, but that deck has no concave and it has no fucking drop down. So you have all that power, no support. Again, I just think it's silly. And they're basically storage cells. They're really cheap cells. So once you go below 40%, you're gonna feel a dramatic decrease in power. So the Hurricane finally got fixed because they finally sent the battery. We had some miscommunications on via email, and we tried to do a charging port, and that took over a month to get. And then we realized it was a battery. Then I took another month to get the actual battery, and then it got delayed in Hong Kong, and then it finally got here yesterday. So now the Hurricane is good to go, brother. I still gotta try these. What do you mean by running helps you skate? What do you mean by your like athleticism to help you be a better rider? Is that what you mean? Oh. Guess I gotta remove those belts. The belt covers are touching. Oh yeah, for sure. I've had my highest speed crash. I was perfectly fine. Just had just some road rash on my elbow. But the slow crashes with melted ice and melted snow and drinking, those were the worst. So Meepo does have a warehouse in the U.S. and they have, from what they told me about a month ago, they have basically no Meepo parts yet in the U.S. warehouse. But even having a USA warehouse, that doesn't necessarily help right now because they're just there's no one there to take care of you. Like, you know what I mean? Like if you have an agent there that speaks good English and they can respond to you fast. I mean, listen, if someone's responding to me fast and keep me up to date, I won't be pissed off. You know what I mean? If you just ghost me, then it's different. You know, it's not easy to it's not hard to satisfy me. I'm a fair guy. The motors, I never clean the motors. I mean, when I clean my board, I just take basic. I'll take a rag, and just get some basic all-purpose cleaner. I got all kinds of cleaner and spray paint back there. So, which board sounds the coolest? Actually, the backfire. When it's screaming, that shit sounds awesome. So, Anaconda's kind of right. I mean, you can run off to try to absorb some blow, and then you finally hit the ground. But I just kind of tuck and roll. I use my shoulder, and I land on my shoulder and let that take most of the blow. You sprint out, and you put your hands like out rather than tucking and rolling. You're breaking your shoulder that way. You're having all kinds of road rash here, and you're gonna smack your knee. You're gonna smack your chest, and your collarbone's gonna go fucking backwards. It's crazy. It's like I'd rather just take my shoulder damage and call it a day. But that's just me. My battery's gonna die soon. I think I'm gonna get out of here, guys. Yeah, Wowgo just is crazy bad when it comes to customer service. Yeah, I'm out of here, guys. Great talking to you. I'm gonna try to go live a little bit more here and there, but work has been kind of crazy, and I have so much stuff to go over, and it's kind of crazy. Like I got so much stuff going on here, and I have so many ideas, so I don't really know what to start, but I got to get some time off from work. I'm out, guys. Have a good one. Great talking to you.